Hi everyone, I'm back for Tile of the Week Thursday. Today's actually Monday, January 15th. This will be going up on Thursday. Um, yeah, Tile of the Week, of all weeks. Um, I first saw this tile. When I first saw it, I said, I'm not making this one. Look at it's so busy. It's Tottenham Court Road, place in London. But when I looked at it, I thought, well, this won't be too bad because, you start out with the square and then you just work two sides. So you're only working two sides all the way until you get to the last two, and then you go all the way around. I said, this shouldn't be too bad. Well, first of all, I goofed because I forgot. It tells you, okay, start with color one, blah, 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 blah. So I'm following the directions in the written. Then I forgot that when I got up to the popcorns, I noticed my colorist isn't doing this. What is it? And then I remembered, you've got to follow the chart if you're going to for your color changes. It won't tell you when to color the change. I knew that, but I forgot all about it. That's what happens when you skip a few weeks of tiles. I forgot all about it. And it said right in the instructions to change color following chart. Didn't. So I didn't rip it out. I was only going to do 2 or 3 colors anyways. I figured then it won't be so busy because this is awfully busy and kind of not very pretty. So I thought I'll just do 2 or 3 colors and it won't be so bad. Well, where is it? I did some orange and green and a cream color. That's still pretty ugly, pretty hideous. I didn't like it at all. Didn't like it. See, that's where I forgot the color works, but I did, change the colors, and it was tapestry crochet, but the only place I really carried the yarn all the way across was these. I forgot to do it in the first row, but then I did it the second row. But then we did inset crochet up here. We're working in the front loops because it was all half double back loop crochets. So we got up here, we were doing the inset. So that wasn't, the last few rows weren't bad. But I just did not enjoy it. They had you in the corners, they had you working in the actual chain. Your first half double was in the chain, and then you did your corner stitches in the second chain, and then another half double in the third chain. I didn't like that. And then when you got back up in this area, the first stitch was in the chain space. The corner stitches were in the second chain, and then the other stitch was in the third, in the actual chain space. So that was kind of weird. And this section of the it was terrible before I bordered it. I haven't blocked it at all, but it was going. Had a big ugh. And the stitch count was correct. I had the right amount of stitches, but it was still, I don't know, it was awful. I stopped doing it had to do three chains to start the row, and then you did your half doubles. So I just slip stitched into these first stitch, and I chained one and did a half double in the same stitch. I didn't do and that, I think it straightened it out a little bit. I liked it better, but I just did not enjoy this style at all, and I really picked a good week to come back. But the designer, let's see, Tottenham Court Road. Designer was Steffi Glaves. I used a acrylic yarn, 4-weight acrylic yarn. I used, what hook did I use? Oh my goodness. Did I write it down? A 5 millimeter hook. I used a 5 millimeter crochet hook. H. So that was it. I'm not going to be doing the rest. The next week is looking like this. It's again, carry your yarn across the. Yeah, I don't like that. This one. The last one of these tapestry tiles looks like this designer kind of channeled Picasso or something. Ugh. It's not even it's intarsia crochet. I'm nope. I'm going to start it again. This is when I'm going to come back. Whoops, I'm showing you the wrong one. With this nice, simple looking crochet, even though it's got bobbles, even though the designer is Hattie Risdale, I think I'm going to enjoy this one a lot better than these tapestry ones. Just saying. So that's my tile of the week Thursday, and I won't be seeing you again until another month or so before the others, unless I have something really I finished. I do have a couple of finished objects. I did do a hat. Bought Hatapalooza from Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Doing a bod hat a week. I did this one. This one was, what one was this one? Shooting Star Unisex Beanie tutorial number 634. This was a few weeks ago. When Laura gifted me the wool genie, I was so anxious to use it, but all my all my skeins were attached to projects, and couldn't use it yet, so I couldn't wait. So I said I'll do a hat. So I did this hat, and this hat was flat. It was a rectangle. So I did that part, and I used my wool genie, and I really love it. But then it took a while before I went back to the tutorial to find out, where to seam it and stuff. You had to fold it and seam it, and then stitch around here and pull it and gather it. So that's what it is. It looks like. It's not bad. You've got the brim, so you can adjust it any way you want. So it was okay. I used the yarn is Red Heart Super Saver in the color Reef, and I used a 6 millimeter J hook. So that's my Bod Hatapalooza hat. Another finished object. I finally did it. I finally did the Ballard bear. I've been wanting to do it ever since Anita designed it. It's named after, of course, Madonna Ballard, because she loves aliens. So it's green. So Anita did a bear alien with the eyes and the antenna. But I used acrylic yarn. I think it was Patty Green Red Heart Super Saver and some white, excuse me, some white and black and stuff. But I did tweak it a little. So this is my Madonna bear. We know that Madonna did have her left leg amputated. So did my bear. So this is my Ballard bear, and I'm glad I finally got it done. It's been a while since. And the designer, of course, was Anita at y.o.h.crochet. Do your Ballard bear. And she's got a lot of other great ones. The newest ones, too, that I want to do was Barnes the Penguin, which was named after Joanne Barnes, one of our subscribers on Hensum's sister. What I've been working on pretty diligently, actually, is my Sophie's. I am almost done with it, and I'm really, really, really enjoying it. I am on what round am I on? Round 97, which is the last part of 14. So I'm going to be starting part 15 as soon as I'm done my double crochets. I did have to rip it out. This last section was butterflies. Can I show you a better? There were butterflies. I finished the butterflies. I did a whole round of single crochets all the way around, and then you start doing double crochets all the way around. And I was almost done with the round of double crochets when I noticed that I had missed a couple of these loops. You're supposed to do a treble catching these two chains, and I missed a chain. And I went, oh no! And I'm looking at it, kind of wondering, gee, I wonder if I can get a needle and thread and kind of fix it. And then I noticed down, I thought, oh, I did it on this one, and then, oh my goodness, I did it. Oh, I missed 2 loops on this one, and I missed quite a few of them. So there, got to frog it. So I ripped out the double crochet round, I ripped out the whole single crochet round, and I went back as far until where I made my first mistake. So fortunately, the first 2 sides were okay. So I just had to rip out 2 butterfly sides. I fixed him, and I'm almost done with my double crochet round now. So I'm really enjoying this blanket. Let's see if I can show you it. Butterflies. It's really, really, really fun to do. And it's big. Big, 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 big. I liked how it came, they had short sides and long sides, and the short side became longer and the long side became shorter until it just turned right into a square again. So it's a square again. This was the short side. It started like this, and this used to be the long side. So I don't know. I really like the way she designed this section here. This long side became short, and short side became long. I'm really enjoying it. The book is great. I recommend the book. Because it's just so many pictures, and she does go into detail, and some people don't like the wordiness in the instructions, but it's nice because she'll tell you, now you're going to have to single crochet the next 115 stitches. Make sure the last stitch will end before the treble or something like that. So she'll tell you where the last stitch is going to be, or where the 5th stitch should be landing, so you know you're on the right track as you're stitching along, which I really, really enjoy. I really like that. So. And I had mine spiral bound too, so it's very easy to place on your lap or wherever you got it, so it will be flat. It was a well-made book. It's not like the tile book, which was falling apart. That you really needed to have spiral, because this pages just fell out of that book. If you're watching Sam, you know how bad it was. So those are that's what I've been doing. Expression fiber arts, multivalence. I made a mistake somewhere. I don't remember what I did. So that's kind of in timeout. I'm going to finish this first, and then I'll figure out that, and then I'll finish. I want to finish the whips that I've started. I've got to finish the Tessellini Forest, and what else do I have here? Let's find out what I've got. I think I wrote this stuff down. Things that I wanted to get done this year. One of them was I showed you my pop-up granny scarf. I started that in 2018, I think, making those squares. They're all done and they're all ordered, and I just have to put them together. So I got to get that done. That's going to be done this year. Of the luck of the draw. I ran out of yarn again. I gotta go to Joanne's and get another thing of yarn to finish that. That's gotta be done and sent out soon. Multi-valves, tessellated spores. Oh, I started a star blanket. I got about, this much of it done. I don't know why I started it, just looked neat. So I'll have to work on that. Then maybe the granny square. I mean maybe the Jaden Stitch's calendar blanket. Remember that one? I got like three squares done, and that's another tapestry Afghan type thing that I don't like doing. I don't know if I'll go back to that or not. I have a pillowcase that I started and I never did. I should. That'll be a video. Maybe I'll pull out all my whips and show you. I mean, I don't have a lot like some people have, like 80 whips. Whatever I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 whips. About 10 whips. So that's not too bad compared to a lot of other people. I just want to finish my whips before I start a new project. I'm going to try not to join any make-alongs this year. That's where I fall. Make-alongs at Sophie's, Special Fiber Arts, and Ballard had a Palooza, Tile of the Week, Luck of the Draw. Yikes. But and I do want to get back to the hats too eventually. Also, I want to try to make it some more hats. I finally took two big bags of blankets and hats, and scarves, or whatever I made down to my local rescue mission. So I finally got all that stuff done. Take it out of here. And I still have a lot of shawls that I love, but I don't wear them too often. The only shawl I wear around here is this shawl I put around my shoulders, and a Christmas one too that I made and they put away. That's about it on shawls. And I got, I made other ones that I would at church sometimes, but that's about the only place to wear those shawls. They're so pretty, and they're not big enough to really keep you warm in the winter when you're sitting here crocheting. They're just something to throw on your shoulders, usually in the summertime. So when I grab them and bring them with me, because the air conditioning is a little chilly, so it's nice to put around your shoulders. That's all I have for you. I don't think I have anything else. I showed you my blanket and my tile and my Ballard and my goals. We'll see how many of them I'll reach, and I don't know when I'll see you again. Maybe when I finish this, I'll definitely come on and show you the finished something whenever I did that. So I will catch you later. I hope you're all having a good New Year so far. It's snow-wise, hardly anything. We had a big snowstorm a week or so ago. We got almost a foot of snow, and now it's all gone. We've just had rain, and it's cold now. It's 19 degrees Fahrenheit here now, so it's cold here in Western Mass. And I think even down in Louisiana and Florida, it's getting chilly too, so it's cold everywhere. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you when Sophie's done, I guess. Bye.